Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the STG Time podcast. I'm Zach.
I'm hiding behind my mic.
I think this is the 29th episode, so we're getting up there in episodes.
Yeah, almost got to do the math here.
We are
That's about half a year.
23 episodes away from a year.
Yeah,
So the 1 year mark.
Yeah, so more than half a year.
Yeah, but we also did miss a little bit of time more recently, and then we do have a lost episode, which is
The fabled, what was it? The fabled 27th episode.
27.
Yeah, so the fabled 27th episode, the lost episode, the one that nobody will get to see us speak to each other in.
For 50 minutes to an hour and a half or whatever it was.
Yeah, and we did talk about some children fucking. So Well, no.
That was 28. That was 28.
Never mind. You didn't miss the children fucking.
Yeah, you can't get the children fucking episode wrong.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we'll get straight into it. What we've been playing, and basically for me and you, it's been Black Ops 3 beta.
Yeah, it's been solely Black Ops 3 beta. I think I had a little bit of Civilization, but other than that, it's just been Black Ops 3 beta, Black Ops 3 beta. Oh, what did we play last night?
Well, DayZ.
DayZ. We played DayZ last night.
Yeah,
I'm excited to get back into that game.
Yeah, we were having some fun last night. We were trying to get Rob to come meet up with us, but that was a little bit troublesome.
He's a little bit directional retarded.
That's the word for it.
Yeah, and that might be an understatement.
Yeah.
So.
But we tried to find him, but we couldn't find him, and then he ended up getting off. So we just traveled around, traversed the map like we used to. Trying to remember all the names of all the areas.
Yeah, and we ended up. Where did we stop? Electro or?
No, we stopped. Yeah, we did stop Electro, right?
No, Cammy.
Oh yeah, we ran up to Cammy because we wanted to go to the prison, but we never ended up going to the prison.
Yeah, why didn't we end up going to the prison? Oh, you crashed. You crashed.
Oh yeah, I crashed, and then I was
crashed
like,
in the middle of the street. Yeah, we were really close to the prison too.
Yeah. Fuck that. Fucking A, man. I just can't wait till they fix their frame issue with the game.
Yeah, hopefully it's gonna be soon. There's some stuff coming soon. So.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, this is bothering me. It's like right there in my face.
Yeah, I like where my mic is. It's yeah.
Well, what happened was I was so used to having my mic on this side, and since I don't have a monitor over here, I don't have to I don't look there, and I'm able to. Well, but since I have this monitor here, I'm looking over and I just see Mike right in my face.
Yeah, this one's blocking part of my monitor. So
yeah, so
once I get a third monitor and a new setup, it'll be a little bit different.
I think my next option is hanging the mic up here
from the ceiling.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. Or I want to get a long boom arm and go up and over.
Well, this one's pretty long. This one could probably do it, but I don't want to hang it on the my table because that's what broke my previous clamp.
Right.
I mean, this clamp's a lot better because it's a bigger clamp. Like the one for my previous boom arm, it was fucking tiny. It was like the clamp was really thin.
Yeah, no, I think I have one that's very similar. So
I mean, I can go grab it, but it's on the other side of the room, and that's something else. But I kind of want to skip the next two because I feel like we're going to be talking about those for a while, and I want to go to a spoiler alert.
Absolutely.
I want to go into a spoiler alert. This, if you haven't, we're going to talk about Straight Outta Compton, so if you haven't seen the movie...
Skip ahead probably 5 to 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll be done talking about it by then, at least I hope.
Yeah, but I want to talk about it because it's funny, because ever since I've seen the movie, I've been looking up like how they used to look, the actual people, like
yeah, they're really close.
Yeah, I definitely gonna say that
they did Eazy-E really well.
Oh hell yeah! Like I saw his actor, and then I saw him. It's just like
they did Ice Cube fantastic. I mean, it was his son.
Yeah, and they do look alike.
Yeah, Dre was okay.
Dre, I could kind of see it was like you had to stare at him for a while, and I didn't initially see it when the movie first started. It took me until he broke off and started working with Suge Knight.
Yeah. Suge Knight's a real sketchy motherfucker.
Yeah, and I actually watched an interview on it, on the movie, and Tupac was never actually supposed to be in the movie. The guy who played Tupac, because he looks so much like him, he auditioned for a role in the movie, and they got through the whole movie, and they're like, oh shit, we didn't have Tupac in this movie. and they called him up, and
That's
he got the
funny.
part of Tupac.
Yeah,
But
no, there was Tupac was in it. Snoop Dogg was in it. Who else? It
I
was
didn't
like
I didn't see Snoop Dogg at all. Like,
yeah, you know, he was totally there.
no, I know he was there. I meant like the actor who played him.
Oh yeah, he was. You know what? Which is weird to say for Snoop Dogg. The actor was too thin.
Yeah,
The actor was too thin for Snoop Dogg, but I could tell that it was him.
yeah. Especially when like the way he talked. They definitely got the way he talked down. Like some of
Yeah,
the things that he says that nobody else says.
true. There's that. Did you hear the when they were in the club towards the end, like middle end of the movie, the Wu-Tang Clan playing in the background?
Yeah.
I picked that shit out like right away. So
It took me a little bit because I wasn't paying attention to that. I was trying to I was paying attention
yeah,
to more of the story.
yeah, it was Cream by Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, but
So
I didn't know the song name. I just knew it was Wu Tang Clan because they
no,
ain't nothing to fuck with. But, even though the thing that I found interesting, and I told you about this the other day, was how Eazy-E died. Like
yeah,
I
I
knew he
didn't.
wasn't alive, and
Yeah,
the way they the way they were, oh, I can say foreshadowing his death.
yeah.
It seemed like he was getting lung
I
cancer.
totally thought he had lung cancer the entire time. But he ended up dying of AIDS. I did not know that. And then he had a son that I guess he had the HIV virus whilst having the son, I guess.
Well, yeah, because his girlfriend was pregnant when he was diagnosed with HIV,
Right.
if you remember.
Yes.
So, but
Was it his girlfriend or his wife?
I want to say it was his girlfriend,
Yeah, but
ex groupie.
yeah, and she looked at all of the books and shit too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
The
but
manager was an asshole.
hell yeah, and
Uh,
they did an interview with the real manager, but
yeah,
it definitely they portrayed the real manager
that's a
correctly, but
real asshole. Yeah.
what they didn't do is they didn't consult him about it. So they went through the whole movie without talking through Jerry's side of the story.
Yeah. Yeah. True. I don't
But I
know.
mean, you kind of can't do that if the guy's an asshole.
Yeah. I watched a couple interviews with him after because I was really curious about it, and he just seemed
Yeah,
like a douchebag after that too.
I want to see if the actor that they got portrayed the real.
Yeah, you would have to watch an interview with like Dr. Dre or like Ice Cube or something.
Yeah, but they definitely. I gotta say it seems like they did Jerry really well. And
I
at
think,
first when I first saw the movie, I thought he was like the coolest, like not the coolest, but like the savior. And I mean, he did really help.
yeah, his production helped a lot because
Uh,
it was his record producing company. I think that produced like the actual vinyls, not like the not the production company, but
yeah,
manufacturing company.
yeah.
So
But he didn't have to be a dick about it. He didn't have to go
screwing people out
fuck
of money.
yeah, fuck them all over. Uh, have the ghost checks, I guess you can call them.
Yeah.
But it's his fault that all this unraveled like that.
Yeah, so the one part in the movie that I found really weird was when they were at some kind of convention and Ice Cube was going down the escalator and they said some guy said something about Ruthless, which is the NWA
Oh
record
yeah,
company.
yeah. When they got into the huge fight.
Yeah, he said lynch mob something whatever, right?
Yeah, his company.
Yeah, and then they got in a fight about it. I didn't understand that part.
That was right after they released the two
Oh,
diss tracks.
no Vaseline, yeah.
Yeah,
They never released a track against No Vaseline because
yeah.
he fucked on him. It was really good.
Hell yeah.
So
But the way I got the feel out of it, like until near the end of the movie when they made up, I kind of hated Eazy-E.
yeah, of course. I think that's how the movie like led you to. They want you to hate Eazy-E and Jerry.
Yeah, but then they showed like Eazy-E towards the end of the movie. They had that huge redemption because I mean, if you saw interviews about the movie afterwards, they're talking about how they accurately wanted to portray Eazy-E and
Yeah.
how they because they respected him and everything. So,
Yeah. No, it's kind of sad. I didn't actually know that NWA only had one record.
yeah,
That's something I didn't know. I thought they had produced a couple more, and that's crazy to me that they were so popular off of one record.
well, yeah, because I mean they had all that publicity of like the Detroit incident in the movie.
Yeah, that was good. Did you notice the previews that before they got on the bus to do the tour that Eazy-E pulled out the gun and they're like, oh, you can't bring that, but it was never in the movie.
A lot of movies do that. They put stuff in the trailers that aren't
That
actually in
that
the
was
movie.
that were left on the cutting room floor. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
So
made a good trailer.
hell yeah, and I was definitely interested in seeing the movie just from watching the trailer. I mean,
Absolutely.
the topic alone, I wanted to see too, and it's interesting how they came upon the movie because they did a couple documentaries on NWA and
Yep.
everybody, but it was definitely. If you haven't seen the movie and if you did stick through to listen to the spoilers or you're just tuning in now, definitely a good movie to go watch.
Yeah, I recommend it to no end. I absolutely love the movie.
I gotta say though, while I was in there, I told you this before,
Uh huh.
but it was the creepiest thing ever because it was me and my friend from when I worked at Walmart,
Uh
and then this really really odd couple. Like
huh.
they were just the creepiest people I've ever seen in my life.
That's
They were.
funny.
It was just oh my god.
That's hilarious. I don't think you actually told me that.
I thought I did.
No, I didn't even know he went with.
Uh, yeah, no, I went. Well, I don't think I said who I went with, but I think I
Yeah.
told you about the couple thing. And that was just the
I
fucking
don't remember that,
creepiest.
but that's funny.
It was the creepiest thing I've ever seen. These people are just like. I'm glad I didn't hear anything going on back there. I don't think I would have been able to sit through the movie
That's
because
hilarious.
they seem like the couple to cut a hole in the bottom of the popcorn.
Oh man,
So, you know.
that's a good practical joke. I wouldn't go too far as to not do that.
Yeah, but
That's a fantastic practical joke.
yeah, but other than that, the movie was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I recommend if you haven't seen it already, I would definitely see it. And I think that's where we cut straight out of Compton talk, so we can accurately end it.
Yeah. So we'll skip back, not all the way back. We'll go to the topic before this, which is videos coming up to the back on the main channel,
Yes. Yeah, I've done quite a bit with it.
and I got to start doing more.
Hey, I don't know how many videos I've released. Maybe 2 or 3, but
Yeah.
I definitely have 2 more that have to be uploaded. I think one I'm gonna redo the commentary on. I did a poor commentary, and I think I'm gonna redo it. But definitely, I have one that will be released very soon, if not
Yeah.
have already been up before this video. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take the main channel seriously again. I've been uploading tons of Black Ops 3 gameplay on it, so.
Yeah.
And I have
So
3 hours or 3.5 hours worth of footage that I can edit and upload from now
Yeah.
until when the game is released.
And I figured, in New Relation, I want to say this, we aren't being sponsored by anybody or anything, but we just found this, Zach found this amazing editing software.
Yes.
It's freemium, and by freemium we mean it's free, but you can pay for extras,
Yeah.
kind of like most cell phone games and Facebook games. So, but it's called, what is it called?
Hit Film 3 Express.
And it's the Express version. If you go for the Pro version, that costs money.
Yeah, no, so there's so the Hit Film 3 Express is just basic editing, like video editing. There's color correction and all different kind of effects you can still use. But you could pay to get a starter pack or all the different stuff that that add more features to it. So
And they on their website for Hit Film, they show a movie, well, a little short film created on YouTube, using only that video editing software. It's called Portal Combat, and it's a really cool video, and it's kind of funny. I like, you saw it, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think I watched it through.
I like the when they're about to do the deal, and the good dude just sitting there eating his Doritos. The guy just looks at him, he's just like.
Yeah, that's
He just
pretty
finishes
good.
off his Dorito.
Yeah, but the editing software is both Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects together. So,
Yeah, for kind of, if you pay for it, it is like all of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Then it is.
For what we have, it's not, but it's perfect for what I want.
It's better than Windows Movie Maker. So
Yeah, and it also allows me to edit videos. I can add a color correction finally, and it's
Yeah.
gonna up my production quality quite a bit.
I gotta figure out like, you've finished videos with it, right?
Of course.
Does it upscale well or?
So I record in 720 at 30 frames per second, and
Yeah.
I have both videos that I've done, which I haven't uploaded either of them yet. I will upload one tomorrow, I think, or the second. I'll upload one the second, definitely. We'll see, right? Because I exported them in 1920 by 1080.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the video quality is. They both of them have a color correction on it. The one that I did most recently, I think it might be a little bit too dark, but I think I still like
Time will
it.
tell.
Yeah. I'll take a look at it, and I'll have you take a look at it, and
But
we'll compare previous Black Ops gameplay to what I'm going to be uploading, and it's the difference in production quality. So
yeah, and the thing I like is how much options it gives you before you even start the project to like um,
yeah,
change the product settings. Like I just left it what it was because
yeah,
when I opened up the PAX footage, it automatically changed it to what the PAX footage was.
yeah. That's just really
So
really nice too.
it was the 720 frames by 720 by 60 frames.
Yep.
So
hey, you know what this means? Finally, more PAX footage.
I should wait until
The
next March.
second video.
I should wait till next
No,
March.
you shouldn't, because I want to watch the fucking video.
Yeah.
There's that. What else? I don't even know. What
Uh,
else was I gonna talk about with that? I had something else to say about it. I don't remember. What it was,
the
though.
thing that I like about it that Movie Maker didn't have, and this is what I was looking for in a video editing software, which is why I was going to pay for Premiere itself.
Yeah.
Take a breath because that was a long sentence. Was the ability to what's the fucking word I'm looking for?
So
can't even-
it doesn't have to preload, which is nice.
Yeah, that. But I'm
There's
talking
nothing-
about
You can add multiple videos, multiple audio clips, all that kind of stuff, and then overlap them, which is nice.
can't think of the
It has the nice timeline.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell you're trying to say. That's all I got
something
from it.
with trying to move through really easily through the software itself.
Oh,
And I'm
I don't know.
rubbing across my screen as if you could see it.
Yeah, no, the software is really nice. It took me a little while to render. I did 1080p 30 FPS at 10 megabytes per second. So it's going to be a big file, right? But it's going to look really nice.
But then again, it's free.
Yeah, for a 14-minute video, it took me 25 minutes. So it's a little bit slower than real time.
Yeah,
Which is fantastic.
which is still faster than Movie Maker.
Yeah, I wonder. No, yes, actually, it was.
Yes, because
It was
Movie
taking
Maker.
hours. What else? I want to try upscaling to 4K. I want to fuck around with that and see how long that'll take to render out.
Well, I mean that'll probably be better for you because you have more space on your hard drive than I. I mean,
Yeah,
me personally,
yeah.
I have less than 100 gigs on my computer left.
Yeah, you need to play the delete game,
I'm probably just gonna play the complete wipe game.
like what I did.
Yeah.
I've seen performance improvements. Speaking of performance improvements, that's a good segue, huh?
I wasn't done talking. Yet.
Okay, keep going.
God damn! I was gonna say like, I have too much important stuff like that I've saved that I don't feel like going through my whole computer just to find. Because like I know it's important, but I don't want to lose it, kind of deal.
Yeah,
So,
I did the same. I had the same thing. I said "fuck it, YOLO," kind of, and just deleted everything. Really. I I lost so much of all of my thumbnails that I had created.
I'm gonna lose all of my passwords because that's where I have them written down.
Put them on a flash drive. I put the stuff that I really really needed to save on a flash drive.
Yeah.
I saved the background here.
You didn't save enough because you didn't have the template.
The G2A stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saved that. I should have saved my OBS settings. Is really what I should have saved.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that. So no, I saved what I really needed. I saved some pictures and stuff. But other than that, I fucking deleted everything.
How is that a good segue?
Well, I was gonna say performance improvements, and I was gonna go to my new PC parts.
Oh, okay. Because okay. Yeah, there you go. I get it now.
Yeah, so I was gonna go some new PC parts. I'm getting a aftermarket heat sink, along with some new thermal compound, and I'm gonna have to buy air cleaners and fucking isopropyl alcohol at 91% alcohol. So
And air horns.
and air horns, that too. But I want to I'm gonna make a video of me installing my new parts, rewiring my PC, and doing all that fun stuff.
And then dropping his computer in water.
Mineral oil.
Yeah.
So.
But
You know what? Hold on. So here's a fun fact. I watched a couple videos on mineral oil water cooling. Not water cooling, but mineral oil submerged PCs.
Yeah.
There's three things that you can't put in your mineral oil. You wanna know what they are?
Fish.
Yes. Three things you can't put in your mineral oil. You can't put your hard drives. It'll absolutely fry the hard drives, and you can't put the exhaust fan of your power supply.
I would imagine.
Yeah, everything else can go in. Your CPU, your motherboard, your graphics card, all unaltered can go in.
Yeah. So how do they like? Where do they put like the power supply and everything in there?
On the top.
Oh, so you just put it on top of like next to the filter and everything.
I can link you the Linus Tech Tip videos, but it's really good.
I've seen the one where he was building the submerged one.
Yeah.
I just didn't watch it all the way through.
There's like 4 parts.
Yeah, I watched like 2 parts.
I watched the final one. It was really good. When they were filming it was really cool.
Yeah, I was watching it like them explaining everything on like cleaning the mineral rocks and everything and everything from A to backwards R. Russian alphabet.
Right. What's it, like the 3rd letter or something? I don't fucking know.
A to backwards R is like the last letter.
So, yeah, no, it'd be cool to do that, but I'm going to eventually do a new PC build, and I'll make a video with that, and I think I'll do a video explaining all my parts and why I'm getting them and stuff, so.
Just need the money.
Yeah, I really need to save up the money for it. It'd be about, I think I'm going to do brand new everything. I'm not even going to transfer my hard drives, nothing.
I think I'm going to keep my hard drive and everything. I'm going to keep if I built a new computer, I'd keep everything.
What I'm going to keep is my SSD.
Yeah.
I'll put my SSD in my new computer, but I'm not.
Why not just get a new one?
Don't want a new one. I like mine. I don't even have anything on mine currently. It's just sitting there.
It's just in your computer running when your computer runs.
Yeah.
Doing nothing. Why didn't you just fresh install your SSD?
I couldn't choose what, because I didn't do a fresh install from like a disk or a flash drive or anything. I made Windows 10 do it, and it wouldn't let me choose what OS or what hard drive I wanted to put it on.
I mean, if you would have fresh installed by taking out your hard drive, it would have saved Windows 10 to your...
It couldn't have, because that's what hard drive it was on before.
Oh.
I would have had to booted from this.
Oh, yeah.
And it wouldn't necessarily work because there was no boot element on it.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
There's
that was some pretty good PC talk. I like PC
And now
talk.
for... No. So...
No. This is a transition.
Yeah. Cut away. End of cut away.
It just splits.
No, what it was, I don't know if you've seen that Family Guy episode.
I think I have.
It was basically they got an increased budget. In the thing, so he's like, now I can afford to do this new cutaway gag. Well, this new cutaway. And it's like, cut away, and it's like flames and explosions. And then it's an elephant riding a motorcycle trying to jump like water or something.
Oh, man,
and then the elephant crashes, and then it's like, end of cutaway, insert fire.
That's awesome. We could do stuff like that with this new editing software. We could add muzzle flash.
Insert plug.
Yeah, I mean, I should contact those guys and see if they want.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But so we'll get into this. There's no really cool cutaway or really cool
transition
transition to this. Talk about the Black Ops 3 beta. Now we're planning to do a video.
Hold on. Let's do the other 2 first. I want to end on that.
All right. So
I want to end on that because I think we're gonna go a while on that. Then I'm not gonna want to talk about the other bullshit that we had to talk about.
Well, the other 2 are gonna be real quick.
Exactly.
Quick and clean.
Let's do it.
All right, so we'll do the bottom one first. So it has been officially announced that Mortal Kombat 10 is canceled for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. And it's kind of funny because it is an X, Mortal Kombat X.
Yes, that's why I did the 10.
Yeah, but shit, there we go. It's kind of funny. It's kind of annoying. Only because when I used to work at Walmart, and I worked at Walmart when this game first came out, it was there's a lot of people asking when it was going to come out for PS3 and Xbox 360. And it was like, oh, it's a little bit delayed of a release, and I'm like,
yeah,
that's what annoyed me about it. I was like, I was kind of expecting it to eventually come out, and now it just makes me feel old because they're starting to not release games
for PS3. Yeah, it's weird, man. But
So
was it really that anticipated on the 360 and the PS3?
I had a decent amount of customers come in for it because they didn't want to buy the new consoles yet.
Yeah, yeah.
But I figured what they would do, what they did with PS2 and PS3, and they kept releasing for PS2
for a long time.
For at least 2 years.
2008, I think, is I saw stuff on PS2.
But I'm not talking about like the small games that they're going to be releasing on PS3 and Xbox 360. I'm talking about huge games. Like they were still releasing
Madden, I knew released until 2012, I think, on the PS2.
Yeah, and the
Xbox. Really late. I can actually look that up really quick.
And then what was it? The Call of Duty's up until World at War, which it wasn't called World at War on the PS2. It was called something else, but it was like really similar.
Yeah,
it was the same game in essence.
Okay.
I don't know if it had the zombies mode on it because I never actually played it because at that point I had a PS3.
Yeah.
But I knew that they were still releasing both Call of Duty 4 and 5 on the PS2.
Do you want to know what the final PS2 game was released?
What?
FIFA 14.
Oh, shit. That came out in 2013.
Yeah, 9/24/13.
Yeah.
That was the last game released for PS2. Can you believe that? Did we talk about this in a previous STG time in the original iteration? I bet you we did.
I don't think so.
I bet you we did.
No, I can guarantee I don't remember talking about this. And it's something like that's not something you usually forget that you talk about.
Yeah, you know, you're right.
Nah, it's just getting old.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, sucks.
It does suck, yeah.
It's a couple more years and I'll be old enough to get somebody under 17 into a rated R movie.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that. Oh man.
I'm not Jared Fogle.
Oh man, all right.
I don't know if I told that story on here.
What story?
The story of me getting caught trying to sneak my cousin into.
Oh, true. Yeah, I don't think you did. It wasn't that good of a story.
It was still funny.
Yeah, I just don't like I don't like 1/3 of the party involved. So.
I'll go TLDR.
TLDR, nice.
All right, so went to movies, tried to get little cousin out of house. Little cousin under 17. Went to movies, snuck in, bought wrong ticket for him so he can get to movie. Trying to sum this up as quick as I can.
Got caught at movie. They
but
decided
let
to
me stay.
Yeah, let him stay.
There we go. Enjoyed movie.
Sinister, I think, right? Sinister 2?
Sinister 2, yeah. So that was the TLDR.
Yeah.
And so I guess I have this topic down because it's a little bit of a funny story. It's not my funny story. It's actually from a third party that Zach doesn't like anymore. But Kyle.
Okay. I was wondering because there could be two people, I guess, but
yeah, but clear the throat. Story time. So, the topic was the best or worst experience at a video game store, and I saw this and it reminded me of the story because ironically we were just talking about this earlier today, and it's actually a funny experience from GameStop, one of our local GameStops, or our only local GameStop, I should say, because we're not in a big city, so
yeah, we have one, and the next one's like 20 miles.
Yeah, so. Anyway, I forget how we got in the topic, but we were talking about it, and Kyle goes how he had to listen to a guy who works at GameStop explain why the mother shouldn't buy Saints Row 3 for her child. And the kid was sitting there. Well, the child wasn't that young. He was probably like 12, 13.
That's pretty young, but okay.
Still young.
There's a giant dildo bat in that game, Shane.
Let me continue.
Okay.
So the kid's sitting there like, oh, it's not that bad. It's got violence in it, but you let me play Call of Duty and everything, and so you should let me buy this game. So it finally got to the last resort. The guy behind the counter finally got to the elephant in the room. He's like, you do realize there is a giant purple dildo bat named the Penetrator in this game. And he said this to the mother. So
why would he try to cockblock a sale like that, though? Like, if you had to get that deep into it, you were really, really against that kid playing that. Maybe that kid was like a dick to him and like a past experience in the GameStop, so he was like, out to fuck this kid.
Yeah,
Jared
right.
Fogle style.
Yeah.
Like, you had to be a real dick to do that. Like, come on.
Aside from that story, did you see the that they have the Twitter handle? Because you know how they always make the Twitter handles making fun of everybody. They have the Jared Fogle Twitter handle, and the top tweet that's been retweeted and favorited all over the place has been, "Hey kids, you want to come over for some Nickelodeon and chill?"
I like that. That's funny.
So, but it was something along the lines of that.
That's fantastic.
There's something along the lines of that, but the Nickelodeon chill thing, I saw there, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, it's gone too far already.
There was a line that I had drawn a day ago, and it has crossed it.
It hasn't even taken that long to cross, but
yeah,
I thought it was really funny. I saw that, and I lost my shit.
Yeah, so I want to throw a topic in here that we haven't further discussed. I want to do prank calls for upcoming video games, and I think it'll be hilarious.
I'll be in it. I don't want to be. I'll be in it, but I won't be in it.
Okay. Well, you'll get the flow for it, and maybe you'll take a couple. But I'll PKA style, because I've been rewatching the old PKA's Painkiller Rays, a podcast that I watched with Woody's Gamertag, FPS Kyle, or FPS Russia, Merker Durka, formerly Wings Redemption, the Lefty Show, or Lefty OX, Lefty 643, whatever the fuck his branding was.
Do you want to start listing all the guests that they've had on too?
Okay, so Harley from Epic Build Time.
No,
shut up. All right. I watched every one of those episodes too. So they would do these things called they did Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2, where they would call GameStops and Walmarts and shit and offer ridiculous things to get the game early. Like they threatened a guy's car, they threatened a guy's dog, they offered to split a hooker, they offered tons of fucking money, like $5,000 for 10 copies. So hold on, here's a question: if you're working at Walmart and someone called and offered you a serious offer of $5,000 for 10 copies of the newest Call of Duty, would you give it to him?
No, because the backlash to that is a lot more than $5,000.
It's a $10,000 fine against Walmart. Yes.
Yeah.
You would lose your job.
Yeah, and $5,000's not worth my job.
Really?
Because that also looks bad on a resume.
You just broke street date. It's a rule, not a law. Anyway, so I want to do stuff like that because this shit.
I thought it was a federal law.
It's no, because it's nowhere in the federal code.
Oh.
Street date is a rule.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to do stuff like that. I think it would be absolutely hilarious. I want to do it when Black Ops 3 is close. I want to do it for there's upcoming games. I think it would be hilarious.
Fallout 4.
Yes! Yes! That would be good. Is there a release date on that yet?
Sometime in November.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so.
Release state. Struggle typing, yeah. So, November 10th, 2015.
Yeah, there you go.
PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Yeah, there you go. But so maybe I'll partake in that. Maybe I won't.
I want to, dude. It'd be really funny. I had a story to go behind that, but I don't remember what the fuck it was anymore. I had like a decent story to go behind it too. It was actually gonna be funny.
Yeah, man, I'd be the judge of that.
Yeah.
So I guess we can finally get into this topic that we've been trying to transition to this whole time.
Elephant in the room the entire time.
Not really. It's not really an elephant. Maybe like a small toy dog, kind of like Bart sitting there, like
dog. Yip.
Yeah.
That kind of dog.
Yeah. So talking about the Black Ops 3 beta now. As I was saying before, we're probably going to do a video.
We will be doing a video with our full review on it.
Yeah.
So I will throw that out there. But if you want to get it early, here it is.
Yeah.
Or at least part of it, because it's not well thought out at this point.
Yeah, it's kind of just tossing ideas and seeing what sticks, you know?
Yep.
Throwing papers at it, throw papers in the air, throw darts at it, see what sticks in the wall, you know, that kind of deal. So
that's a good one. I like that. I like doing that.
That's a good idea way. Like, I mean,
you could do the highs. You could do the Heisat grading method. You stand at the top of the stairs, and whenever one gets down the farthest gets the highest grade.
Yeah, right.
Or the wheel of grades. You spin the wheel.
Yeah. Or shit. Fuck, I forgot. What I was gonna say before that was like, you ever had a hard decision between one thing or the other? Flip a coin, and whatever one you really want, you usually think of then.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, back to Black Ops 3 beta. Basically give an overall review of it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Did you?
I did thoroughly enjoy it. I wish they had more than the 3 maps that they originally had. I mean, they did add one more map.
Yes.
And I do wish more people would have played Demolition.
There's that too. I enjoyed playing Demolition.
And the last day we played Uplink, which I mean...
Fuck ton of Uplink. I got some footage of that too. That'll be going up in the channel. I have the greatest kill cam ever, by the way.
I mean, it's probably not the greatest, but it was really funny.
Dude, how long... We laughed really hard at that.
Yeah, so... Okay, so I'll spoil it.
Yeah.
Basically... Zach was shitting on people with the Reaper class using the scythe.
Yes.
Basically, it's a death machine.
That comes out of the guy's arm. It's like the arm retracts. It's like a scythe.
Yeah, so this kid was talking shit in the other team saying, oh, you're only good because you're using an overpowered gun. And I'm like, man, that's what makes you bad at the game?
Right, yeah. So he's like, you're only good because you're getting that, you're doing that, and you got like 15 kills with it. And I had like 45 or something. So it's a third of my kills. I only think I had 8 kills with it. But it's like, oh, you wouldn't be shit without that. So I switched it. I even switched my gun. And I switched it to the War Machine,
And then he bitched about the shotguns.
Yeah. And I switched to the War Machine. So if you guys want a review on the specialists in the Call of Duty Black Ops 3, we'll have that up on the channel, the main channel, very soon. So.
But anyway, so he switched to the War Machine, which is the grenade launcher that splits one grenade into 3 after impact, or if you just hit the person and it's an instant kill and their body explodes all over the place.
Right.
Which I'm really
glad. I guess I'm
happy to see. Yeah, that they added the gore,
yeah,
the exploding bodies in Black Ops 3 and everything. So, so he put on the War Machine, and it was like I want to say, what was it, the last round?
Yeah,
the final kill cam.
The final kill cam. Yeah.
Okay, so Uplink has 2 rounds, and you can go into overtime if you tie.
Yep.
And so we were in the final round, and the time's about to run out, so Zach had the bright idea.
I believe there was 5 seconds left.
Yeah. So Zach had the bright idea to aim over one of the buildings on the small map. What was it? Combine.
Yeah, it was the Rocky spawn rather than the Humvee spawn. I spawned in, got my War Machine, and then I did one of these, over,
and then one of them finally hit.
They all landed in the exact same spot, which is hilarious too. But I hit off of a wall, off of a rock, and fucking annihilated a guy.
And
I took a shins out, really, is what I did. But
I mean, he didn't have shins after that.
Yeah,
but flying around here. It was really funny to watch the kill cam.
It was fantastic. I was like, oh!
I didn't understand it.
Watch this! Well, I kind of had no choice, but and then Shane saw it and Shane started flipping out. It was really good.
Yeah.
Uplink is a lot of fun.
Uplink is fun, except when you're versing a team 3v6.
Yeah, that was hard. I still outslayed their entire team, but
so did I.
True.
I mean, I had more deaths than you, and I had more deaths than their top player did, but I still had more kills than him, but that was mostly because I was playing OBJ.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, it's the Black Ops 3 beta was a lot of fun. There was some things wrong with it. Some of the specialists are a little bit overpowered. The Black Hat is extremely overpowered.
Yeah. The GI unit I heard was really, really overpowered. I
got killed by 1, I think. I destroyed it. So.
Well, it's a high kill streak. It's hard to get to, but.
Yeah, but the thing is with the Black Hat is it's so varied. You know what the Black Hat is, right? The equipment. If someone gets a Raps, it takes 2 Black Hats to hack it, and then it's yours. And you will continue the Raps, and then they can't hack it back. Like it's yours until they destroy it, or it's so. Any kill streak is like that too. You can get a Wraith, you can get a Hater, you can get anything.
Yeah.
So that needs to be nerfed quite a bit.
Or you could just hack UAVs.
Right, or you can just hack UAVs, which is actually kind of useful.
Yeah, I mean, people are using them to do that.
Yeah, so that needs to be changed. The hip fire, I think, needs to be changed a little bit. The hip fire is terrible.
I think you were the only one having troubles with it because I was doing fine with it.
Okay, maybe I was.
I mean, you saw my final kill cam using just hip fire
with the Kuda, yeah. What are some of the other things? There was definitely some other things though. Maybe the matchmaking needs to be changed a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean,
Tweak.
there was times when we were joining teams making it 6v2.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So I guess player allocation would be the correct term for that.
yeah,
Yeah, I would like to see more maps, and of course there will be more maps. There'll be 12 maps in the game, just like every other Call of Duty game, but there's only 3 in the beta, and then 4th for the last couple days.
I really honestly can't wait for zombies though.
Yeah, so the
I
thing
was disappointed that they didn't have that in the beta, even if there was just like a single player zombies going
yeah,
on.
it was only the multiplayer though that was the beta. Maybe they did it so far out, so maybe they'll do a zombies beta in the future, but
Hopefully.
but this was just to test the servers. This is to make sure the servers were on par.
Which I mean, at first you could definitely tell they were not on par.
And at the end too, when the servers are starting to go down.
But yeah,
which is expected.
Yeah, so it's not like they were just gonna shut the servers off all at once.
Right. So there's that. I don't know what else needed to be changed. I can't quite remember.
Some of the guns, and they did hotfix it.
Yeah, they did. They nerfed a bunch of things.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't nerf my Kuda. They fixed though the beginning where I noticed it. The silenced weapons have less damage because originally the silenced weapons had the same damage output.
Yes, yeah.
Even though it said it took off damage, it had the same damage output to players. Yeah. And silencers basically made the guns have no kick as well.
Yeah. So the flinch is what needed to be taken back a little bit. Flinch was bad.
Yeah. Did they?
No, but it is something that they've talked about doing. I've seen David Vonderhaar on Twitter talking about doing it, but so the thing was if you got first shot on someone and then they shot you, you would flinch up, maybe even over their head.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it felt like you would hit someone, and if they were shooting at you, it would flinch them up to your head.
Yeah.
So it was quite a bit. It was probably like a from waist to top of the head flinch. It's huge. So.
Yeah, some of the I gotta say, some of the core mechanics of like the wall running and everything, I don't know if they were a little buggy or if that's how they were supposed to be.
Yes.
Because there would be times when I would run up on a wall, I'd be running and I'd just drop off the wall.
Yeah, after you run for a certain amount of time, you lose your grip.
Well, yeah, no, I understand that, but it was a wall that I normally run every time.
Yeah.
So it's something that shouldn't happen, but it would happen. And then some of it would be like I'm jumping on a wall and I'm not I'm hitting the wall, but it's not wall running. It's just bouncing off the wall and falling down.
There's that. Yeah, I've experienced that a couple times.
So there's like obviously it's a beta, but basically the game's almost fully released now because they've had 2 years now.
Yeah, 2 years as compared to the old 1 year cycle or every other year cycle. Now it's every third year.
Yeah.
So.
But
I'm excited for the game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the next Infinity. Well, that too. The next Infinity Ward game too.
You do have to remember, Infinity Ward made Ghosts.
True.
Wait.
Did they or did Sledgehammer?
Did they make Advanced Warfare?
I think Infinity Edge made Advanced Warfare. I'm not sure.
Both of them were shit though.
Yeah.
No, so it went Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Ghosts. I think Ghosts was the Infinity Ward game. Advanced Warfare was the Sledgehammer. Why don't I just fucking Google this?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Let's just Google Ghosts. Although I think it's probably a terrible thing to Google. Yep. Terrible thing to Google.
Ghosts. The fuck, man? I wanted Ghosts, not Ghosts.
The lead developer on Call of Duty Ghosts is Infinity Ward. The distributor was Square Enix? I did not know that.
Neither did I. I didn't play Ghosts, so.
Yeah, it was on the IW6 engine, which is the Infinity Ward 6 engine.
Yeah.
So.
The reason I'm saying that is I'm hoping for like another Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, even though Modern Warfare 3 was Sledgehammer.
So Modern Warfare 3 was Sledgehammer did the single player, Infinity Ward did the multiplayer on it.
Oh, really?
We will never have the MW2 Infinity Ward, though.
We should just play COD online off the Chinese servers.
The team that did the Infinity Ward, the team that was Infinity Ward during Modern Warfare 2, about halfway through the cycle is why nothing got patched. They quit.
Yeah.
Because of the community, and they went on to make Respawn Games, which is make Titanfall,
which bombed more than it should have.
Yeah, that was a good game, but it bombed fucking so hard. They're making Titanfall 2 now.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully it doesn't bomb as hard.
I think it will. I think it's gonna be worse.
They should just remake Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
But they're not going to because they hate the community.
Yeah.
But, alright, so do you have anything more to add about Black Ops 3?
I don't think I do.
I definitely add more in our video on the other channel, talking more full review and whatnot, favorite guns, and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, we'll do a really, really thorough, in-depth review on the channel.
One more thought out than 5 minutes of
Rambling, yeah.
5 minutes of like setting up the podcast.
Yeah, so no, stay tuned for that. I'll have a specialist video up tomorrow, or the 2nd. I don't know why I keep saying tomorrow. It's not tomorrow for you guys. I will have a desk building video up very soon as well. Hopefully within the next week I'll get that edited and released.
Yeah.
And maybe we can get some DayZ videos up too. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, as long as DayZ recording works well.
I'll leave that one up to you, because you always have the more interesting life.
Yeah, but when I start recording, you're gonna be the one like getting like
fucking kills and
yeah,
pop shots across the map and shit.
But normally when I record, I always die. Like
yeah.
I'm the first to die.
It's
like when we're streaming, like you're streaming the face and the video of everything. I get these fucking amazing kills like that.
The 5-man in Berezino.
No, it wasn't Berezino. It was outside of Electro.
The 5-man was in Berezino. The 5-man. The 5-man in Berezino was the one where you had the most and you ran around him. Because they were up by the Berezino train station, and you were on the factory side.
Oh yeah,
up in the balcony.
Oh yeah, I remember, because you had just died and you respawned, and then you met up with these guys. And I was like, oh shit.
Yep.
I had some help from some random people though, because there was random people on the ground shooting at these guys that I was shooting at, so that gave me my escape opportunity. But I was talking about
those guys were fucking geared. I remember that. Those guys were full geared.
Keyword was word.
Yeah, they all died. Surprisingly enough.
And I survived. But
the rogue sniper.
Yeah, that's why I'm trusted with the most now.
Yeah.
I mean, not so much now because I haven't really redeemed myself again.
Yeah, we'll get Joe back in on it too. We'll try.
We went to the other night, but he didn't. But no, I was talking about my my headshot, my not being able to see my headshot.
That was a good one.
Not even damaging his gear headshot.
Pre-Northeast Airfield nerf. Shane fired into what was the jailhouse, which.
Well, the backstory to that was he was sitting up right in front of the jailhouse.
Right by the door.
He was being my eyes basically.
One of our viewers was on the other side.
Yeah, and me and Zach ended up dying because Leroy Jenkins'd it.
No, you killed the guy.
Then
we all rushed the building, and then I went up backwards and took out 2, but subsequently died. And then you guys cleared the building.
And then they came back and killed us.
Yes, there's that.
Or their friends did. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a good DayZ video.
Yeah, DayZ was fun.
Hell yeah,
DayZ still is.
We're gonna get back into it.
Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. And tune in next week. Hopefully, probably.
Yeah, we'll hopefully be here. And watch out on the new channel, or on the main channel. There'll be some cool shit going up there.
Yeah. So
thanks for watching.
Bye.